From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Bo Bichette. He, of course, leads their team at home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
So almost ready to get underway. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That clips the zone. 2-2. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's one of those things where as a hitter you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now it's even up.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
Next one misses, and a full count now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The kick, the 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
3-2. Swing and a ball popped up, and it stays fair, and it bangs up against the wall.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Kellner. That one's in there. 1-2. First and third, one down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Chavis now. In there. And so now 1-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And now the count is even. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 3-run homer. Home run number 10 of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-0. Ziggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. 2 down, nobody on. And now 1-2. The 1-2. Tap to first. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and today's starting pitcher, Cade Cavalli.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a bunt towards third. The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having to
oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and that ball is gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Toronto picks up one on this homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Second inning set to go, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman Ildemaro Vargas. And he deals. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Here's a 2-2.
That's a ball. Careful.
Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
Batting in, the center fielder of the 28, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustments got to be coming soon.
Righty to the plate. Hit in the air, right field. Bell gets under it, makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Riley.
So 2 down now, and here is Riley Adams. The 1-2 goes down looking. Nothing doing for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Alejandro Kirk. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So now 1-2. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Gonna count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And 1-2. And it's even up. The pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the slider catches the zone. Two outs. Out to short. Tosses across the first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at the ballpark, Edwin Rios here.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next offering in the dirt. 3-1 now. And he takes a strike. 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Led off the game with a strikeout. Next offering upstairs. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Michael A. Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 on, 1 out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The solo homer his first time.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. At the belt and fires. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Throw, and it gets away. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone. A towering shot to center, and they tack on 3. It's 5-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. On to the 4th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jared Kellner.
Jared Kellner.
That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Next pitch is popped up. Bichette settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael.
And now it's Michael Chavis. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Popped up. Bichette has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The batter.
And now up for Washington, Jeimer Candelario. Grounded out his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Just missed. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. The wind and the pitch. And that's down and away.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Two now. Good eye right there. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the batting order turns over. Santiago Espinal getting ready to hit. Next pitch misses outside. 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Michael A. Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Anthony Bass up and loosening in the pen. Simber warming up as well. The 1-2. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Ball to strike. Called strike right there. Stays alive. Tapped up the first base side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Riley.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams struck out looking in his first at bat. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And that turns the lineup over. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Andres Machado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now here is Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Anthony Bass.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So digging in, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Right-handed reliever, and it is 2-1.
You know, these Nationals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's in there. It's 2-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bell tracks it down for the out.
The left fielder of the team.
So up next, Jurickson Profar.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. His home and away splits there. Profar leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Kicks and deals. And that's a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yimi Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Here's a 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a 1-2. And he chases that one. And that is that. Nothing across. No base hits, no errors, and one man left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Nationals 3. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell.
2-1 now. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. And there's a base hit to left. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jorge Alcala comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In there. And so now 1-2. And downstairs.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Chapman over at second. Varsho over at first with one away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now here is Santiago Espinal. And the pitch. That one outside. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is down low. 3-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. That one hit to right. And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-3.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the Cade.
Popped up, and he's got it. That'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 7, and the Nationals 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adam Simber. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 90, Adam Simber.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Simber is ready. And that's too high. Swings through that. In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And now it's 1-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Bell moving back for this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
2 outs, base is empty. Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. The 1-1. And there's the strike. Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, and that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ground ball could be 2 to second. Abrams now to first, and it's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
On to Chavis. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 7 and the Nationals 3. New pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The 2-1. And there's the strike. Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man aboard, Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia getting ready to go. Two and 2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Double play ball to second. Over to Bichette. Relay to first. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
There's the strike. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New pitcher on now, Hunter Harvey.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Leading up for Toronto,
with this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And now 2-2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounced out to short. Abrams throws across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. One-two now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jordan Romano.
And now up for Washington, Jurickson Profar. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Washington.
And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Okay, so Jordan Romano A guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
And down on strikes. Out. Number 2.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Two down, nobody on. So now 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.